All right, what's up, everybody? We are live on the Jazz Huddle. It's just me again today. Addison can't make it because he's got a bunch of tests to study for tomorrow, as far as I've heard. But yeah, we better win by 20. You're totally right. You're totally right, bro. If we don't win by 20, it's not a good deal, you know. Jazz favored by 16 and a half in this one, but I just don't know, you know. We'll see. They really should win by quite a bit in this game because you just see the injury report for Cleveland and you just see what the issue is. They have a bunch of guys injured. You have Jared Allen, Kevin Love, Dellavedova, and Larry Nance Jr. all out. So lots of issues. What is going on, Jack? What is up, Amanda? What's up, Brooke? What's up, Felipe? What's going on, everybody in here? Contrast, what's going on, US Nick? How do you say that? Us Nick? I don't know how to say it. But anyway, the Jazz favored by 16 and a half in this game. The money line also weighing the Jazz's favor. I think it's going to be still a good game, though. Obviously, the Cleveland Cavaliers just lost Andre Drummond, one of their main piece, really, in that defense. And he headed to the Lakers, just, further establishing that super team and making it even harder for the Jazz to have a chance to win that championship, All right, yep. See you, Luke. Thank you so much for stopping in at the beginning of the stream. Hope you feel better. What is going on, Cole? Thank you for stopping in. Good morning, Raleigh. Sultan Kudarat, Philippines. That sounds like a cool place. Good morning to you. Man, I love it how all you guys get to wake up to Jazz games. Like, that is so sick. I wish that I had that luxury. I do not, though. I am not able to just wake up and see Jazz games. I wish, though. That would be cool. Okay. All right, national anthem being played in the arena at the moment. And I'm going to break it down for you to kind of start off your day. The starting five today should be with Mike Conley in. Juwan Morgan, the only guy out for the Jazz today, so no big impact right there. But the starting lineups for both teams are going to be kind of altered, except for the Jazz. So starting lineup in the last game was Bojan Bogdanovic, Royce O'Neal, Rudy Gobert, Joe Ingles, and Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell averaging 25.9 points a game. Joe Ingles exploded, as always, had 12 points a game for Joe, 14 for Rudy Gobert, 7 for Royce O'Neal. He had a couple nice threes in that last one. And Bojan Bogdanovic, still cold from outside. He needs to be able to loosen up from downtown. But, I mean, the Jazz so far have been really consistent, especially in the second half, about beating the teams that they need to, and I feel like they're going to do that again tonight. Addison was not able to make it in today. He had to study for a big old science test. Gotta love it. Who is my favorite Jazz player right now? Probably Jordan Clarkson. He's just so effective off the bench. If I was a player in the NBA, that is totally who I would want to be. He's just able to come in. He makes the shots. He takes the shots he wants to take. It's a fantastic deal for him. Good morning to you too, Billy, from the Philippines. Love it. Is Conley playing today? Yes, he is. Conley will be in. We have to win by 20. That is what US Nick says. Us Nick. Man, I'm not going to get that right unless you tell me how to say it. But yes, a win by 20 would be favorable for the Jazz. That would be nice. Get some momentum going into this little bit of a tougher stretch of games here. But they're just kind of getting going with some reports right before the game. So, post All-Star points in 9 games since the All-Star weekend, Donovan Mitchell has posted an average of 30.3 points a game on 50% shooting and 45% from beyond the arc. Tied for the third best scoring average in the NBA since the All-Star break. Again, when he's playing like this, he makes the Jazz contenders. We are at 1.6K. I don't know if it glitched it or something, but we should be at 1.6K. So we'll set a goal in a little bit here. I don't want to do it too early. But one thing that we can do early is get some likes on the stream. We got 28 people in here. Let's try to get those likes up to 25. Just takes a couple of you. get some people in here. That's what I'm talking about. So let's get that going before we get into this game. But the trio of All-Stars, Jazz center Rudy Gobert, guard Donovan Mitchell, and Mike Conley were named NBA All-Stars as 3 of the 7 Western Conference reserves. And that was in February. Mike Conley was selected to replace Phoenix's injured Devin Booker. Gobert and Mitchell were voted in for the coaches for the 70th All-Star game, which was played at State Farm Arena on March 7th. It marked the second straight All-Star appearance for both the 2-time Defensive Player of the Year and the 2018 Slam Dunk champion. Jazz head coach Quinn Snyder, he earned the coaching duties to coach Team LeBron in the contest, and he led them to a win. That was a fun game to watch for sure. But this one, he's had some. Oh, that's weird. Maybe somebody unsubscribed. It happens. But I'm really proud of this team so far, especially those 2 guys. They've been really good this year. All right. We are getting going here. The flag is waving down in Vivint Arena in Salt Lake City, Utah. This game is in Utah. Starting at forward from Croatia, Bojan Bogdanovic. He's going to be important in this game. Got to get rolling early from downtown. He's had a lot of issues from down there. The other forward, Royce O'Neal, out of Baylor. Played a little bit of overseas ball. But he's been instrumental guarding, especially like on the defensive end, getting up in the star spaces. He's usually matching up against the top player of the other team, Rudy Gobert, starting at center. It's going to be the normal starting lineup for the Jazz today, consisting of Mike Conley, Rudy Gobert. You also have a couple other guys. You have Donovan Mitchell. Just the regular starting lineup, but it's going to be good. They got to get the ball movement rolling early, and we've seen them without Mike Conley especially have that where they are able to move nicely at the start of the game. Let's see if they can do that today. Let's go Jazz. Want to see our new players. Yeah, I mean, that would be sweet. They got a lot of time at the end of that game. Didn't really produce, but they had quite a bit of time. New subs here. Good day. What is going on, Genrique? How do you say that? Henrique? Oh, Henrique. Yeah, that's right. John Mark Millar. Yes, I am sure we will do good today. Go Jazz. Go JC for another big win. Good morning to you, Alexander, down in the Philippines. Man, lots of Filipinos in here today. How many likes by halftime for me to shave my eyebrows? We're going to go 200 today. That's a really tough bargain, man. These are my babies. They're big boys. Okay, here we go. Starting lineups for both teams. Darius Garland at guard. Colin Sexton, Isaac Okoro, Dean Wade, and Isaiah Hartenstein at center. Rudy Gobert, Royce O'Neal, Bojan Bogdanovic, Donovan Mitchell, and Mike Conley. So, it's not that obviously the Cavs are not as deep without Drummond, and I am really hard pressed to say that they will probably get blown out in this game. But we will see what happens. Young teams like this, guys are just ready to go out and do what they need to do. But the take for me is that the Jazz really have to eliminate their doubt early. Just come in and get out of that first quarter with a lead. Last 3 first quarters, the Jazz have had a plus 18.3 point difference, and you got to guard their backcourt. Sexton and Garland are just fantastic. A 40.6 point average between the 2 of those guys. So let's see what they can do today. All right. Oh, let's see. Maybe no. So Isaiah Hartenstein going to tip it off. I'm not exactly sure where he went to college. Maybe he's not from the States. Huh. All right, here we go. Tip-off coming in just a second here. All right. And it'll go to the Cavs. No, it won't. It will go to the Jazz. That one just went out of bounds by Hartenstein. That was probably his first time that he's ever tipped the ball off like that. So, props to him for winning it, but it'll go to the Jazz. Conley to inbound for them. Let's see what's happening. I think they have an issue with the clock. What? I don't know, but it's okay. Now he's gonna inbound. Conley gives it over to Gobert. Back to Conley off the handoff. He goes up top, swings it over to Bogdanovich. He goes inside. Tough drive. Kicks it corner Donovan. Donovan spinning. Kicks it to Gobert. Gobert going inside. Gets fouled, and he'll go to the line for two. That's going to be one thing that I think we're going to see a lot in this game. It's kind of giving the ball down low to Donovan, and he's going to be able to dish it to Gobert. Not the best finisher, Gobert, but he's able to draw fouls, and getting Hartenstein in foul trouble early is going to be very important for him. Okay, at the line, Gobert. He has had 76 free throw percentage at the line through the past few games here as he made that first one. I mean, he's just been really solid from there, which is something that we don't see out of him a lot, so that's really good. Hate the number 41 ref. I know. I don't remember what his name is, but he is always in Utah, and he always annoys the crap out of me. Okay, second one is up. That one's short for Gobert, and here come the Cavs. First offensive possession of the game. They got to make something good happen early if they want any chance at beating this Jazz team. Okay, here is Garland going inside. Going to swing it out to Hartenstein. Back to Garland. He's way outside. Going to drive in. Swings it over to Hartenstein. Now outside it's Wade. Wade from downtown. Can't get it to go. And that one's going to go out on Hartenstein. Jazz ball. It might have been a foul on Hartenstein. I don't think it was. Or it was actually Isaac Okoro who took that shot. But JB Bickerstaff's second season with the Cavs, he's 22-35. He actually took over for Jim Boeheim. No, not Boeheim. Beeline, as that was happening, as he left. So, of course, seventh season for Quinn Snyder, a fantastic coach for the Jazz. Way over 500 for him, so he's been fantastic. Here is Conley off of a handoff from Gobert, looking to go inside, pops a floater. That one goes off the heel, no good. Rebounded by Okoro. Now here comes Sexton, passes it over to Wade, wide open three. Can't get it to fall. And here come the Jazz. Up top, it is Conley. Conley looking to go inside, spins, goes out towards the top of the key, gives it out to Donovan. Donovan up by the logo. Back to Conley. He goes inside, tough finish. Can't get it to go, but he'll go to the line for two. He kind of hit the back of the basket a little bit awkwardly there, but came out of it just fine, so that's good. Love also Cavs, but much favor to the Jazz team. Yes, JC, the man. He'll be checking in here soon, I'm guessing. I don't think they're really going to play the starters very much in this game as long as the Jazz can establish a lead early, but we'll see. Okay, first one from the line for Conley is up and good. Second one coming in just a second. 10:40 to play in the first quarter. All right, second one is good as well. And I'm telling you, if the Cavs don't get some points on the board early, I feel like this one could just be a monster blowout for the Jazz. Garland swings it up top to Okoro. He gives it over to, no, they switched it. Stevens over to Sexton, looking to go inside. Steps back, floater, fader. Oh, man, it just bounced out. That was right in there, too. Conley stops, gives it over to Gobert. He goes inside, nearly got fouled. Oh, they missed that call. Now here comes Sexton. Driving, stops, kind of slid, kicks it out for Garland. Three, short, no good. That one will bounce off to Royce O'Neal, who clears it to Donovan. Donovan driving, splits the defense, kicks it out. O'Neal, three. Oh, boy. Both teams are not playing very well right now. Just missed shots. And now here comes Sexton on the other end. Gives it over to Garland. Garland going inside. Tough shot. Can't get it to fall from the paint. Gives it over to Donovan Mitchell off the rebound by Gobert. Mitchell working on Garland. He steps back up toward the logo, resets the offense, gives it over to Gobert, goes inside, lobs it up for Gobert, and he can't catch it. That one's going to stay with the Jazz. Off of Garland, they say. All right. Conley inbounds it to Gobert, works off of his screen, takes a three, and that one's off the heel, no good. Rebounded by Garland. He pushes, goes inside. Tough finish. Can't get it to fall, but he'll go to the line for two. Wow. I mean, he just really bolted down the floor. He was kind of out of control right there. Yes, what is up, Jazz Nation? Just checking in. Awesome, Vinny. I appreciate you being in here. 19-2 at home this season. Home court will be no joke. Yeah, it absolutely will. That's why it's so important for the Jazz to get that number one seed, you know, because when they're playing whoever they play in the second round, if they make it past the first round, of course, that's going to be important for them to have that home court advantage. At the line, Okoro goes 1 for 2. It wasn't Okoro, or it wasn't Darius Garland. It was actually Okoro who was at the line. So 1-3. The Jazz still looking really stagnant offensively. The defense for the Cavs has looked pretty good so far. Bogdanovich looking to go inside. Literally all of the points so far have been scored off of free throws. Donovan, corner three. Got it! Oh, and he looks like he's limping right now. Kind of came down awkwardly. That might not be good. 6-1. Now here up top is Garland. Garland looking to go inside, goes off of a screen, steps back, won't take the three, swings it over to Sexton, back to Garland up top. Garland looking to go inside, pops a deep three and got that one to fall as well. I think they're going to call it a 2 though. So 3-6 is your score so far. Conley swings it over, Donovan works off a screen, 3, good! That was a nice screen, by the way, by Rudy Gobert. Of course, he's kind of like a moving wall, so it's not hard for him to set good screens. And there's going to be, I think, a timeout on the floor. I'm not sure, though. Yeah, timeout on the floor called by the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Jazz not starting out too hot, but Donovan looking good so far. Yeah, I think Donovan's okay. I think he just kind of landed awkwardly on that leg, but he's looking fine. Looking fine. Oh, shoot. I need to change that first. Forgot about that. Okay, there we go. What color of shoes is Mitchell wearing tonight? You know, I haven't really been looking at it. I will, though. Next time we're out of the commercial break, I will look at it. I'm going to refresh this so you guys can see scoring leaders and all that. Okay. So, leading so far in every category, we have Darius Garland for the points of Cleveland. They haven't really been passing the ball very well, which has kind of led to them not having a single assist yet. So, slow in that regard, but other than that, you know, they're just working into their offense. New lineup without Andre Drummond, so we'll see what happens. But on the other end, the Jazz, so far, Donovan Mitchell, 6 points, starting off hot again. So we will see what happens. But so far, just solid stuff from Donovan Mitchell coming off screens. He's rapping and he's getting them. He's getting his shots that he needs. So fantastic job by him. All right, what jerseys are we wearing tonight? We are wearing our city jerseys. I am wearing a retro jersey because it works best for me, but they are wearing their city jerseys. And make sure, if you guys like what you are seeing so far, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We'll set a subscriber goal in just a little bit here. Jazz got to get going for momentum as they close into the playoffs. Yes, they absolutely do. And I think that they've got the momentum right now. But, I mean, I guess we'll just see how it ends up. But, I mean, so far they've been looking pretty fantastic in the second half of the season. Some little weak spots that we've seen, but overall solid stuff from the Jazz. They're going to have home court advantage hopefully here in the playoffs. So we will see. First half of the last 4 games. 22 points for Donovan Mitchell in the first half. 22 points for Donovan Mitchell. That's the number 1 ranking in the NBA. Field goals, 70%. Three-point makes, 3.8. Assists, 4.3. Just fantastic for Donovan Mitchell so far, and he's got 6 already in this game. Last three first quarters, 11.7 points, 65% field goal. He absolutely is trying to light it up at the beginning of the game, trying to take some of that heat off, and they're actually gonna change. They looked at that Garland 2, and they decided that it was a 3. Interesting. You don't really see that happen very much, so interesting. All right, there is Stevens going inside, and he's going to put that one up and in for 2. And here come the Jazz. Up top, it is Conley. Conley gives it over to O'Neal. He's going to dish it down for Bogdanovich down low. Bogdanovich working on Garland, swings it, bullet pass. O'Neal, 3, good! That is such a great pass. Being able to throw it cross court like that, Bogey is very good, especially at that one. He's got a bunch of other ones in his bag, but that's a really nice one. Now from 3-point land, it's Stevens, can't get it to go. And Garland clears it. Garland steps back for 3, takes it, good. But that's actually not a 3, that would be a 2. It looked like a 3 from where I was seeing it, but 8-12. O'Neal has it in the wing, gives it over to Donovan. Donovan gives it over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich working up top on Wade, takes a deep 3, can't get it to go, and Garland's going to clear it, goes down low, gives it over to Okoro. He goes up strong, and he's going to go to the line for 2. So far, the Cavs have just been playing great defense. Like, they are stopping a lot of the plays that Utah's trying to run. So, props to them for stopping them early. They are wearing their dark mode city jerseys, and 9-12 as Okoro knocks down that first free throw. So, good stuff from him. I like Okoro. I'm not actually, where did he go? I always like to know where they went to college. I can't remember where Okoro went. All right, second one for Okoro. Okoro is up and good. And 10-12 is our score. Donovan up top. Crosses the timeline. Gets a screen from Favors. Looking to go inside. Kicks it out for Ingles. Back over to Donovan. Donovan gets a screen from O'Neal. Still has the ball. Loses it off of his foot. That one's going to go to Stevens. Stevens loses it. Stolen away by... Who's going to pick it up? Donovan gives it over to O'Neal. Pushing. O'Neal stops it. Gives it over to Ingles. Ingles gets a screen from Gobert. Rolls around it. Gives it over to Bogdanovich. Goes inside. And he might have been called for a travel right there. No, a jump ball. And that's going to be Cleveland basketball, I think. Maybe not. Lamar Stevens out of Penn State. He's a fighter. A lot of the guys out of Penn State are, but definitely a fighter. All right. Now at the line, or not at the line, it's Stevens and Bogdanovich going to jump it. Bogdanovich wins that one easily, gives it over to O'Neal off the tip. Now in the corner, Bogdanovich, 3, good! And that's good for him, man, because when he gets rolling like that, that's exactly what the Jazz are going to need. And now inside for Sexton, he goes up strong, going to get fouled by O'Neal. They are just coming and running straight at him. No prisoners approach. No prisoners approach. They're just going strong. They're going hard. It's hard to stop that, especially when you got all these young guys who are so fast for the Cavs. All right. Let's make sure we're liking up the stream. We'll try to get to... Hold on, let me take a look here. Okay, we are 3 away from 1,600. Can we get 3 new subscribers? As Sexton's going to knock down both of those free throws right there. 5:54. No, one of the free throws. Almost looked like that one went down, but one of the free throws for Sexton goes in, and Bogdanovich clears it. Gives it over to Donovan. Donovan works his way inside. Oh, and the slam by Donovan Mitchell, soaring to put that one through. 17-11 is the score. Sexton on the wing. Gives it over to Wade. Dean Wade passes it over to Garland. Garland up top by the hash, working on Donovan. Gets a screen from Stevens, works around it, goes inside, gonna pop a floater, gets swatted by Favors. Nice play, and he's gonna have to take a shot. Shot clock violation right there. Actually, I'm not even sure what happened, but Jazz ball, turnover by the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's one thing that they really need to avoid doing in this game. They don't have their main, they don't have that main core anymore, so they're going to have to figure out how to win some games without them. All right, now here's Ingles. Gives it down low for Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich working a spin on Okoro. Gives it down to Favors, and he's going to put it up and in. Favors so soft with the touch down in the lane. That's just fantastic. When you get him open, you know he's going to make it down there. Garland working on the three-point line. Goes down low on Favors. Throws it high off the glass. Can't get it to go. And Favors is going to clear it. Gives it over to Donovan. Deep three. Oh, boy. That one looked like it was going to go in, but he gets his own board. He just beat Dean Wade to it. The hustle is also not there for the Cavs right now. Donovan spinning. Beats him. Can't get the finish. But there's Favors. Kicks it out. Ingles. Three. Good! That is just hustle, man. Dean Wade is obviously not, the top tier, but he's got to be able to clear some of those boards coming his way. He's a power forward, so you got to be right there with him. Okoro up top for the Cavs, looking to go down low, throws it high off the glass again. Can't get that one to fall. Bogdanovich clears it. Going to get it poked out from the back by Okoro, but it's going to stay with the Jazz. 4 minutes left to play in the first. Jazz playing some good basketball so far, and Donovan just beat the coverage right there. Couldn't finish. A nice move to get down baseline. Just, couldn't put it in. He's going to be regretting that one. All right, the Jazz so far doubling the Cleveland scoring output. They've just done a nice job of executing their offense. Even though this has been some pretty good defense, Donovan kicks it over to Ingles. Gets a screen from Favors. Favors rolling. Ingles tries to get it to him, but that one's going to go with the Jazz. I think that was a foul. They didn't call it. Again, Lamar Stevens out of Penn State guarding Ingles right now, and he's done a pretty solid job so far of locking him up. Ingles did get free for 1-3, though. Jazz give it into the corner for Clarkson off of the inbound. Clarkson looking to go baseline, goes closer to the lane, puts up a floater, can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by Hartenstein. Now here comes Garland. Garland puts it off the glass and in. That's a nice play. Getting down low. He's running the transition plays very nicely. That's one thing that I do like about Garland. He's very quick. All right, here we go. Ingles up top. Guarded by Stevens. Now Clarkson working up top on Thomas. Gives it over to Ingles. Takes a three. Can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by Garland. He looks to go inside. Pops a floater. Oh, just short, but he got the shooter's bounce, and that one's going to fall. Timeout on the floor by the Jazz. And the Cleveland Cavaliers just cut that lead to 7. They're making it pretty close. They just want to, stay in it. And Garland and, of course, that guard tandem, 40 points a game for the two of those guys. They just absolutely can kill you if you're not ready defensively, so it's tough. You got a Spida Mitchell sports case. That's what I'm talking about. What is up, Clark? Thank you for stopping in. Tuned in from Cincinnati, Mr. Community. I appreciate you being in here, all those Cleveland people. Or that's actually Cincinnati, but all the Ohio people. I got some family in Cleveland. I've actually been there. Cedar Point, too. Utah Jazz will win. I hope so, Romeo. I hope so. I'm worried about this game that the Jazz might not take the Cavs too seriously. Yeah, I agree. I mean, like, in that guard tandem, just Darius Garland and Colin Sexton, they are a fantastic group of young guys. And they're going to come out and beat you if you're not ready. What's going on, Porter? Thank you for stopping in. And that's just one of those things where if you're going to slack on a team, don't do it on a team with two young guards, But it is tough. They were a much better team when they had Drummond, and Drummond being bought out, and he's on the Lakers now. That's just going to make the Lakers so much better, adding some depth at that center position. They're going to be able to run some crazy sets, and it's just crazy how the big markets are able to lure in these stars. And I feel like that there's got to be some kind of limit on it, because you have the Lakers when they had all those guys. They had Kobe, and they wouldn't let Chris Paul go over there. So why are they letting all these guys go to the major teams? I just don't understand it. If they're gonna limit that kind of thing, you might as well limit the big transactions that are happening now. But you know what? That's not for me to decide. But it's going to be really tough for the Jazz in the playoffs now with how super teamish these teams are getting. This is looking like the Warriors on both sides of each conference. You know, if they're healthy, which is also that's a factor. But also for the Jazz, they got to stay healthy as well. All right. The one guy that I wanted the Jazz to pick up in that trade deadline, they didn't do it, and I still feel like they probably should have. They should have tried to go after with Bojan Bogdanovic trading him. I feel like they really should have tried to get Harrison Barnes in a trade, but they didn't do it. Oh, you're in Vegas right now. Cool. I have been to Vegas before. Lakers and Nets are hacking the system, getting the whole NBA. Getting the whole NBA on their team. I know, right? Thank you, Nag. I appreciate that so much. Yes, it definitely helps us for sure. Subbing also helps. Always helps, I mean. So Sexton and Garland leading scoring for the Cavs so far. 15-22. We got 2:59 left to play. Up top, it's Ingles. Ingles working with it. He's going to go around the screen. Gives it over to Conley. Now to Clarkson. Clarkson swings it back over to Ingles. Niang. Corner three. Got it! Wow. Just a quick ball movement. It makes it hard to track for defenses. They just can't close out fast enough. It's just fantastic. Now up top, it's Thomas. Gives it over to Sexton. Sexton over to Prince. Taurean Prince going to take a deep three. Can't get that one to fall. Gobert clears the board. Going to swing it over to Ingles. Ingles on the right side. Gives it down low for the lob. Gobert, and he's going to be fouled. I don't think that was on the shot. I guess we'll see, but that was a deep lob from Ingles. Nice play. I don't know what his shoes are yet because he hasn't really been on the floor since you asked. Still 8 points for Donovan, but he is not on the floor right now, so I couldn't tell you. Ingles up top. Gets a screen from Gobert. Going to swing it over to Conley. Back to Ingles. Has a wide open lane. Now goes another three for Niang in the corner. Can't get that one to fall. That one's going to be cleared away by Isaiah Hartenstein. And now Sexton having a little bit of trouble clearing the ball. Going to swing it over to Thomas. Thomas over to Hartenstein again. Hartenstein up top working on Gobert. Goes right past him. Puts up one off the glass. Can't get it to fall. And that one's just going to go to Ingles off the rebound. Ingles working with it up top. Gets a screen from Gobert. Kicks it to Gobert. Now back to Ingles. Kind of, oh boy, yeah, that was just a mess of an offensive possession. And they threw it out of bounds. Niang couldn't corral it. And that will be Cavs ball. 2 for 7 for field goals from the 2-point range for the Jazz. 6 for 12 from downtown. So they're really getting the majority of their points right now from outside of the arc. Okay. Yeah, and I mean, again, I'm okay with that. I mean, if they're forcing it, then I'm not, but it seems like it's coming pretty well on their offense. They're having some issues with these cross-court passes, though. And now here's Thomas off of an inbound to Sexton. He goes inside, and that might have been a travel. They didn't call it, though. And that one's just going to go way out to Sexton off of the missed shot by Thomas. Sexton up top, guarded tightly by Ingles. He's pushing up on him. Gets a screen from Hartenstein. He works around it, kicks it to Hartenstein. He can't shoot, so he gives it back to Sexton. He takes the three. Oh, and that one's just off the heel. Didn't go, and Clarkson going to clear it. Looking to go inside. He kicks it down to Gobert. Gobert back out to Clarkson. He goes baseline. Works his way over to the corner. Now gets past Taurean Prince, but there's going to be, might have been out of bounds or maybe a wrap by Jordan Clarkson. He did a little bit too much there. I don't think you really need to do that. I don't know if he was trying to take time off the clock or what. But, what the heck? All right. Sexton crossing half court now. Gives it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein looking to give it over to Prince and does. Now over to Thomas. Thomas gives it over to Dotson. Dotson working his way inside. Now back out to Prince. Prince, tough finish. Goes up with it. Can't get the finish. And now here we go. Conley steps back for three, gives it over to Clarkson. Deep three. That one rims out, no good. And Gobert gets fouled down low. Nice board, though. And he'll go to the line for two. That's a hustle play again by Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert has been on the last few games. He absolutely has been on. Jazz leading the rebound race 11-14 so far. So the score reflects that. They're getting those transition opportunities that they need. So they're getting it done. It's looking good so far for the Utah Jazz. 15-26 as Gobert knocks down that first free throw. He's 1 for 2, so 2 for 3 so far in this game. He's been really solid from the line as of late. Upcoming schedule for the Utah Jazz: Wednesday at Memphis, Friday versus Chicago, and Saturday versus Orlando, who has recently lost both of their stars in Vucevic and Gordon. I'm not even sure who they got back in those trades, but 27-15 as Gobert knocks down both free throws. Up top is Sexton. Again, Gobert has just been really solid from the line as of late. Hartenstein going to shoot a deep three, and that one just goes right in. A nice shot by Hartenstein, and 11 seconds to work with for the Jazz. 18-27. It's a 9-point game. Up top, it is Clarkson. Clarkson working his way inside, spins. Bad pass, and that one's going to be stolen away by Hartenstein, but that will end the quarter. Great defense to end the quarter, and offense for the Cleveland Cavaliers, only down by 9, and they held the Jazz back scoring-wise, so solid stuff. Do I watch the NFL? Yes, I do. I'm a huge Cleveland Browns fan. I kind of agree with a lot of stats they have to make aloof. I know this is going to sound dumb, but follow me for a second. I think that you can have many stars, but with all those egos might not work. It reminded me of Portland when they have all those all-stars. Yeah, and you're right, Clark. They can, but also if they can bond and they can work well as a team, then it's just killer, because that's the opposite of it. You can have those egos, but that can also kind of empower you, and they can just do fantastic. But 18 points, that's all the Jazz allowed the Cleveland Cavaliers to score, and that's exactly why they are so high in those net rankings. They're able to do it on both the offensive and defensive end. But slow start offensively for the Jazz. Need to start working the ball around the perimeter, get some inside takes, and then kick it out. Oh, also the Lakers also. Yeah, but the Lakers aren't overloaded with stars. They have some good supporting pieces, I think. Joe has 3 assists from passing Andre Kirilenko in the most assists of Jazz history. AK-47 was a beast, man. He really was. The Thunder have 19 first-round picks in the next 5 to 7 years. I think it's a little bit more than that, but you might be right, Contrast. Assuming I was super happy about the season this year, I was super hyped. And also, you had in Cleveland, out where the Cavaliers play. I have family in Cleveland, but they had this parade right after the Browns got back from losing to the Chiefs, and that's so insane that you literally had people waiting for you to get back when you lost in the second round. That just tells you how proud that city is of their team, and I was proud of them too. I think they're gonna do even better next year. What's going on, Trap House? I saw your video today. Who was that about on the OU? He's a freshman, right? Tell me about him. Cole, it seems like everyone is a fan of the Bucks or the Chiefs fan now. Well, yeah, that's just how it works. I was talking when Malone went to the Lakers. They didn't win anything. Yeah, you're right. They didn't. That team was just overloaded. And I feel like that might be the Nets team because, I just don't know how that's going to work. But a game breakdown so far for the Cavs, 32% field goals, 2 for 8 from downtown, 2 assists, and 2 second chance points. And for the Jazz, 40% field goals, 6 for 13 from downtown, and 8 second chance points, 8 assists to go along with those. So just solid stuff. They move the ball really well. They do a fantastic job. Up top, it is Clarkson. Clarkson gets a screen from Niang. Going to work off that screen. Takes a deep three. Can't get it to fall. And now it's going to be cleared out by Hartenstein. Gives it over to Prince. Prince looking to kick it out. Goes to Dotson. Now Thomas. Wide open for 3. That one goes off the backboard and out. And here come the Jazz. Up top, it is Ingles. Ingles works around the screen, dumps it off for Rudy. Rudy kicks it, corner. Fantastic pass to Conley. Can't get it to fall. Oh, boy. He just had the most wide open look, and I don't think he was even ready for that ball to come. And now here's Taurean Prince taking more of a guard role for this Cavs team. Taurean, and he's going to be called for a travel. Caught the ball, shuffled a little bit. But, I mean, wow. Just what a pass by Gobert. A no-looker, too. And Colin Sexton was like, what just happened, you know? That was fantastic. To the corner, too. Tough pass to make, and that was just nice by Rudy Gobert. All right, here we go. Conley looking to go inside. Kicks it over to Clarkson. Back to Conley. Up top, near the top of the key. Now, Joe Ingles going inside. Pushes it up, and he's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Maybe they called that on the floor. I'm not exactly sure what happened. But Ingles, that left hand, whenever he switches to it, defenses just collapse. They don't know what to do, and he does it so often. Ugh, boy. They did call it on the shot, so Ingles at the line, first one. That one falls. 28-18 is our score after that one, so the Jazz back up by 10. But the Cavs are hanging around, man. They are. In the last 7 games, Joe Ingles, 15.9 points, 60% from downtown. Just fantastic numbers for Joe as of late, and he's going to miss that second free throw. Kind of got cursed by me talking him up. And here we go. Sexton working on Conley up top. He's guarded pretty tightly. They're going to give it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein hands it off for Thomas. Thomas works around the screen, goes inside, gives it off for Hartenstein, and he goes up, gets swatted away by Rudy Gobert. Fantastic defense. Clarkson works his way inside. He's going to give it out to Niang. Wide open for 3. You betcha, from downtown. That is fantastic basketball. He found Niang wide open, and you just don't want to leave guys like that wide open if you are the Cleveland Cavaliers. Just obviously a defensive miscommunication right there. Dotson's going to take a shot. That one won't fall. And here come the Jazz. It is Clarkson. Clarkson works his way inside. Going to go out baseline. Almost loses it. He has to pick up his dribble, gives it back to Niang. Now back to Clarkson. Clarkson goes inside, pops a floater. That one rims out, no good. Rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein has done a nice job on the board, I will say. 5 boards for him so far. No, that's not Clarkson. Hartenstein wide open for 3, and he just shorted that one. An air ball by Hartenstein. That's going to be Jazz basketball. Wow. I don't know who this Thomas guy is, but I like him. He's really aggressive. He's going inside. He's being strong with the ball, too. Good qualities to have, especially on a team who's going to have to fight uphill battles to do it. Hit that like button. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about, Trap. Hype him up. Hype him up. All right, up top, it is Niang. Gives it over to Conley. Conley over to Gobert. Gobert working his way inside. Tough. Yeah, and he's going to be fouled by Hartenstein. That's going to be the second foul on Hartenstein. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and then Hartenstein looks like he's going to check out. No, that wasn't Dean Wade, was it? No, that was Hartenstein. So Hartenstein will check out. Now on the floor is Dean Wade, Darius Garland, Thomas, Dotson, and Sexton. Dotson from the Knicks. You know, what was that trade? Dotson was on, maybe he was on the Knicks last year, but 3-point makes highest this season. The Jazz at 17.0 a game as Gobert is going to knock down that first free throw. So Gobert, again, just solid from the line. He hasn't missed a lot of those recently, so that's fantastic for the Jazz. You know, just another added thing that's going to help them so much come postseason if he's still in that groove from the line. Donovan Mitchell has been seeing some limited minutes so far in this game. And I think he kind of tweaked his knee, so we'll see what that's all about. But Gobert, second one at the line. Good. 33-18 is our score. It's a 15-point game. Nothing bad, though. The Cavs have a lot of time. They just got to start running their offense. Garland works his way inside. Has an easy one, but he just missed a gimme right there. And Ingles will clear it. Switches to his left hand. He's going to drive. Kicks it down low for Gobert. And he slams it home. The head fake just got Sexton to bite. Not that Sexton was going to be able to stop him, but 35-18. I mean, the Jazz are just playing some fantastic basketball right now. Sexton's going to drive hard, and he'll go to the line for 2. Just the head fake by Gobert catches him slacking. Good stuff. And a fantastic feed also from Ingles. Just found him wide open down low. Cavs tanking. You know, I wouldn't blame them. They could get some good stuff. Yeah, that what Jack said. But let's aim for like 75 likes. Can we get like 20 people to like it up real quick? It'll only take one of you. If you like what you're seeing, please do hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. We've been on a roll recently. Let's keep it going. We are at 1,603. Can we get 1,610 by halftime? That just means 7 of you. All right. Now here is Ingles. Ingles works his way up the top of up the side of the floor. Going to give it over to Ingles. And he is going to be pushed from the back by Wade, but they didn't call it. And that's going to go out of bounds on him. Cavs ball. 18-35. No, 20-35. When did they have a 2? Oh, I know. When Sexton was at the line. I don't feel like they showed the shots, but whatever. Garland looking to go inside. Gives it out to Sexton. Back to Garland. Garland works his way inside. Swatted away by Rudy Gobert. Nice block. That's 2 for him so far. Now here comes Conley. Dishes it out for Ingles. Stop and pop 3. Got it. Wow. And Ingles is just so automatic from downtown, man. It's insane. The rate that he can just launch immediately. He catches the ball like this. Wow. They just know exactly where to put it for him. But nice block by Gobert right there. And he just gave Garland the stare down. Tried to throw it right over him. That did not work. That's just good stuff. Donovan's just shaking his head like, what are you doing, Rudy? He was kind of giving Garland a stare down after he tossed that shot up, but you know what, it is what it is, whatever. He's got like 3 blocks already. Let's see. Two blocks for Rudy Gobert so far, and 0 for Favors, even though I feel like he had one. But so far, I would say that the Jazz are really controlling the pace of this game. They're kind of dictating where the ball goes, and that's good. They're forcing this is one thing that I've noticed. They're trying to force a lot of these guys on the Cavs left, and you'll kind of see that if anybody's watching the game and listening to me at the same time. You'll see that they're forcing these Cavs players left so that they can't knock it down. That's just smart basketball. Ingles getting some assists and 3s big time. Yes, he absolutely is. He's just able to move off ball. When he has it, he's able to do a lot of things with it. So he's just fantastic for the Jazz. Gobert will be able to handle him in the playoffs. Yeah. He definitely will. Definitely will. Okay. Just rest. Mitchell we don't need him in this game. We definitely do not. An 18-point lead for the Utah Jazz, but you never know. You never know. We will see what happens, but Gobert starting off hot. He's got 7 so far, 1 for 2 field goals, a ton of points at the line for Gobert, so just fantastic stuff from him. Donovan is also, I caught a look at his shoes. He's wearing the all black Spiders. His all black Donovan Edition 2 shoes. Some of my favorites. There's some better colorways, but blacks are pretty cool. For sure. Okay, 20-38. We got 8:38 left to play currently in a commercial timeout. We got 176 people in there. In here, let's keep smashing up that subscribe button. Let's keep hitting that like button. Let's see what we're at. 1,604. We just need 6 people. And we get 6 people to smash up that subscribe button. I promise, it's the best thing you could do. Because whenever we play your team, the Jazz, we're live for every single Utah Jazz basketball game. And, we do post-game reports. I'm not going to be able to do one tonight. This game's going to finish too late for me. But make sure you guys are smashing that up. We usually are able to do lots of in-depth analysis for you guys. It's just, it's the best thing you could do. It makes it super easy to find our streams. Thomas gives it over to Stevens. Now down to Garland, and Stevens going to go inside. Tough finish, can't get it to fall. Goes off the backboard and out. And now here comes Clarkson. Clarkson driving, gets the lane, puts it up with his offhand and in. If you give him that lane, he's got you every time, like 10 times out of 10. Now here's Wade. Wade going to give it over to Garland. Garland looking to go inside. That's Dean Wade, not Dwayne Wade. And up top, Garland, guarded by Conley. Works off a screen from Stevens. Gives it out to Wade. Wade, corner three. Up and no good. I kind of had a weird noise. But Dean Wade couldn't get that one to fall in. Clarkson's going to go inside. Clarkson spinning. Takes a tough shot. Oh, my goodness. How did that one not go in? Kind of rolled around the rim. Toilet bowl. Now Garland taking it in. And he's going to kick it out to Dotson. Now out to Stevens. Stevens works his way inside, spins, shoots over Gobert. That one's an air ball, just absolutely altering every shot that the Cavs take right now. Gobert gives a screen for Ingles, going to dump it off to Gobert, and he puts it up and in. A nice finish, just going right through Wade right now. 42-20. I kind of forgot to update the score last time, but solid stuff. Garland gives it over to Wade. Wade gives it over to Dotson. Dotson gets it stolen from him by Ingles, and Gobert picks that one up, and that's going to be, that should be a clear path foul on the Cavs, but they're not going to call it. Ingles banged knees with Thomas right there, but he's a tough dude, man. He is so tough. He's like a bartender. He just gives it to you, he dishes it out, and he just does not care. 7 minutes left to play in the second quarter. Jazz ball. Yeah. Jazz drip, yes. Jazz are drippy. All right, up top, it is Donovan Mitchell off of the inbound from Ingles. Now over to Ingles, gets a screen from Favors, works around it, tries to throw it to Ingles, but Donovan Mitchell is going to catch that one and stolen away by Garland. I don't know why they're playing him, why they're playing Donovan Mitchell, but now Garland out in the corner gives it over to Prince. Prince over to Sexton. Sexton looks for down low. It's Wade. Wade spinning, gives it over to Okoro. Now back out to Princeton. Or Sexton, Prince with the ball now. Prince working on Joe Ingles. Pops a deep three. Step back. Prince can't get that one to go. And now here comes Clarkson up top. Gets a screen from Favors. He works inside. Spins. Puts up a shot. Can't get that one to fall. And here comes Wade. Wade fouled by Joe Ingles. Smart foul right there. Was able to stop the fast break. He does that a lot. And it's one of the things that I really like about Joe Ingles, just his awareness, being able to find that. -9, first half was easy money. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Trap. It was like, that was super easy money. Super easy. Yeah, you got game. You got game, Eric. No question. No question about it. Someone dropped Gobert to waivers in Fantasy League, and I got him. What a free steal. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He's not a bad fantasy guy. Not bad at all. Now here come the Jazz. Donovan has the ball up top. Working on Prince. Splits the defense. Gives it off for Favors, and he's going to put that one up and in. 44-20. Just a tough, that's just great ball movement by the Jazz, being able to find the big man, get him involved. Now Sexton for the Cavs drives inside, puts one up off the glass, can't get it to fall. Now here comes Bogdanovich, kicks it, corner three. Clarkson, that one short. Going to be rebounded by Wade. Wade pushes it up for Garland. Garland looking to step back for three. He's working on Donovan. Donovan gives it over to Wade. Or no, that's Garland who gave it over to Wade. But Wade knocks down a three from downtown. And Wade has 3 points. That was his first made shot. He's taken three, made one. Dean Wade. 23-44. Jazz up by 21 early. They've had a solid outing. Solid outing. Well, bro in chat got to work at 1 a.m., so I'm off to bed. The game should be over by halftime. You are right, Clark. Thank you so much for stopping in. We always appreciate it. Thanks, Clark. We will see you in the next one, my man. All right, Jazz is too much for the Cavs. Yes, they are. They are just a juggernaut of a team, but, I'm kind of worried about the Nets. And Clark brought up a good point that, maybe with all those stars, you might not be able to have that bond that you have between a lot of other guys. But I think that they're still going to be able to they're still going to be able to beat the Nets when they're at full strength, but it's just going to take a perfect storm to do it, and they're just so deep. But I just wonder how well they're going to be able to bond. We'll see. We will see. There's been a lot of good games out of the Jazz so far. They have a doubleheader coming up against LA towards the end of the regular season, so we'll see what happens there. But Bojan Bogdanovic also has to be warming up here towards the end of the season as we are approaching it. He just hasn't been the same from downtown, and he's going to need to be there from 3 in the playoffs. Cavs are terrible. Wade, number 32, is a wannabe Dwayne Wade. He absolutely is. Just same initials, just not quite the same. Not the same at all. I don't think the Cavs are terrible, but they're not fantastic by any means. Just think about what's a nicer way to say it. They're just not deep. They don't have the depth that other teams have to get the job done against these teams like the Jazz. And I mean, I get the Jazz aren't a fantastic comparison, but the Jazz have limited the Cavs so far to 5 points in the quarter, which is just ridiculous. You had a 3, so more than half of them were made just now. They've just done a nice job. They've kind of stuck with the Jazz. They're playing some pretty good defense, holding the Jazz back scoring wise. They just got to make it from downtown. Jazz are trash. Logan, I strongly disagree. Too many captains, not enough soldiers. That is true, Vinny. Yeah, that is right, man. Gobert must be leading NBA in blocks, and you're right, Vinny. Like, that is just wow. Yeah, that's a good thing because they are deep with stars, but then look past the stars and who the heck do the Nets have? Like Joe Harris, Landry Shamet. That's about it. That's all I can name. It's going to be tough for them. It really is, because once they get past that, if one of those guys gets injured, like seriously injured, then they're done for. But the same thing could be said about a lot of other teams, including the Jazz in some cases. Up top his favors, he's going to hand it off for Clarkson. Deep 3, and that one's going to rim out. Rebounded by Wade. He's had a nice game so far. He's got 5 boards. Gives it over to Garland. Garland to Wade. Now over to Taurean Prince. No, that's Damian. No, that is... Who the heck is that? Maybe that was Taurean Prince. Yeah, I couldn't see his ponytail. Taurean Prince working his way out to the wing for a 3 from Taurean Prince. Tough shot by Taurean, and he got that one to knock down. Just a fantastic in-out step to get that one to go down. Donovan works his way inside. High-flying layup, and he gets that one to fall. Split the defense with ease. He's done that several times in this game, just going inside, making the plays that he needs to make. Sexton goes inside. Tough finish, but he got that one to go. 28-46, and now here is Donovan. Hold on. I'm going to change that. Okay, Donovan up top. Gives it over to Royce O'Neal. He drives baseline. Tough shot, and he got that one to go again. 48-48. Jazz keeping this 20-point interval pretty solid. 3:48 left to play. Up top it is Garland. Garland gives it over to Dean Wade. Dean Wade over to Okoro. Okoro passes it over to Sexton. Sexton up top, driving on Royce O'Neal. Always a tough matchup for guards, as Okoro is going to take a 3 at the buzzer. Can't get that one to fall. Donovan with the rebound. Donovan driving, swings it over for Bogdanovich, and he is going to be called for out of bounds right there. 28-48. Went a little bit too far on the baseline. Bojan Bogdanovich. When Durant's back, they basically have an all-star starting lineup in Brooklyn. Yeah, they do. But I just don't know how they're going to be able to bond, as Clarkson, for whatever reason, is heading back to the locker room. Maybe just getting checked out for something. But I will keep you updated on that. Now here is Okoro. Okoro going to swing it over to Garland. Now into the corner for Sexton. Sexton takes it, can't hit it. And Mitchell is going to pull away the rebound. He goes inside, and he's going to get tangled up. That one's going to be a jump ball So Donovan Mitchell will tip it off with somebody else. And 3:02 left to play in the second quarter. Let's see what the deal is here. Quinn Snyder, of course, head coach of the Jazz. He's had a fantastic year so far, 34-11. Should be 35-11 by the end of this game. Just solid stuff from Quinn Snyder. Donovan Mitchell to tip it off. And it goes up, and it is won by Donovan Mitchell. Donovan gives it over to Bojan Bogdanovic. Bogey takes a free throw line fadeaway jumper. Can't get that one to fall. And here come the Cavs. Up top, it's Garland. Garland gets some space on Bogdanovic. Gives it over to Prince. Prince with it up top. He's by the hash, guarded by O'Neal, and they throw it down low to Wade. He was just wide open for the lob. 30-48. Defensive miscommunication there by the Jazz. And that's 2:30 left to play in the second quarter. Now here's O'Neal. Gives it over to Conley. Conley out to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Conley drives. Kicks it over to back to Conley from Bogdanovic. And now that one's going to be stolen away by the Cavs once again. And that's going to be an intentional foul on Bogdanovic. Hopefully they didn't call a clear path. But here comes Clarkson again. It looks like he's fine. I don't think he's hurt. But Clarkson is back, and I think he's going to start playing again. Maybe he's not feeling well, but who knows? Who knows? Now up top for the Cavs, it is Sexton. Sexton works off a screen from Okoro. Back to Okoro. Steps back. Deep three. Can't get it to fall. 30-48, and now Prince going to grab the rebound. Was batted out to him by Wade. Nice board right there, and then Sexton going to throw it out to Okoro. Now back to Taurean Prince. Taurean Prince working with it on the wing. Steps back. Deep three. Can't get that. Oh, he did get that one to go, but they're going to call it a 2. So 16-point differential now. Jazz losing this lead once again, and it's just not flowing on the offensive end. Here comes Conley. Conley gets a screen from O'Neal. Looking to go inside. Conley. Oh, lost it, and he was just pushed to the ground right there. They should have called a foul on Prince. Now out to Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell looking to go inside. Deep three for Donovan Mitchell. Holy moly, he was way outside. By the hash, man. That was a step back. Wow. That was insane. 1:12 left to play, and Donovan's got 13. Now it is Sexton. Sexton gives it over to Okoro. Now over to no, that is Prince. Now back over to Sexton, driving. He gives it over to Okoro again. Now back to Sexton, takes a deep three. Can't get that one to go. Rims out off the backboard and out. And here we go. 49 seconds left to play. Will the Jazz go for a 2-for-1? That would probably be ideal here. But Donovan Mitchell up top, looking to make something happen. Gives it over to Clarkson. Or no, that's Conley. Conley back over to Donovan. Wide open three. Takes it. And that's going to be a foul on the Cavs. But a 31-foot step back J for Donovan Mitchell. That was just incredible. 31-footer. That was insane, man. Prince is carrying the Cavs. Yes, he is. He's killing him on that wing right now. And now here comes Donovan. Donovan goes inside. Tough shot. He got it to fall. Another one of those circus shots for Donovan Mitchell. Just going in tough up. And the Jazz could go for a 2-for-1 here. They have a 9-second difference between the shot and game clock. Let's see what they do with it. Up top, it is Garland. Garland, number 10 for the Cavs. Out of Vanderbilt. Didn't play much there, though. He's going to go inside. Tough finish over Gobert. Got it to fall with 13.9 left to play. 34-53. And let's see what happens. Up top, it is Conley. Conley working with it. He gets stopped. 6 seconds to go. Kind of out of rhythm on offense. The Jazz. Now here goes Donovan. Another step back from way outside. Can't get it to fall. And that will send us to halftime. 34-53. That's a 19-point game. As Garland was able to get it to within 20 just before the halftime buzzer. But solid stuff for the Jazz in that first period. And also there was some good things to look at for the Cavs. I mean, you saw them stick around, and it was solid. JC, where are you? He was JC was I'm not exactly sure what happened, and I'm gonna do some research on it right now, but I think that JC, I don't think he's injured. I think that he was just sitting for a sec. But I will check for you guys. I'm gonna look at Twitter. I'll do it so you guys don't have to. Huh. I don't know what happened to Clarkson, but he must be fine. Huh. Odd. Let's see here. All right. We have 152 in here. You got to go. You're watching Space Jam. Awesome. Let me correct that. Prince is carrying the Cavs to a loss. Yes. You know, that is probably what is going to happen, but still, solid game for Torian Prince. All right, everybody, let's see what we are at for subscribers. 1,605. Can we push for 5 more? Let's get 5 more before halftime ends. Can I just get 5 people to smash it up? I promise you will not regret it. Let's do that, and then we'll get the likes up. One. I'm going to save this. Let's see here. All right. Let me know if any of the new Space Jam is good. Is that what just came out? Oh, Space Jam 2. Yeah, okay, I see that. All right. Held the Jazz just held the Cavs to 34.5. That is so solid. Just good stuff from the Jazz defensively, especially in that first half. And if you like what you guys are seeing, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. Okay. Normally I usually have my I will have my partner in crime, as I call him, Addison. He is my co-host. We usually are pretty good at being on time for both of us, but when one of us can't do it, the other one usually comes through. So that is the thing for today. So a solid half for the Jazz. They held the Cavs to 34, and that guard tandem is still very solid. So they're gonna have to do some better defense on Garland and Sexton, but so far for them only 16 points. So solid stuff. Solid stuff. Let's see here. Let's see where we're at. Halftime of these games is just so boring because they're up by so much already. Okay, where is JC? JC is he was that was what it was, David? Yeah, he kind of had a tough start. Didn't play very well to begin the game. Let's see. Yeah, another one of those slow starts for JC. 1 for 9, 0 for 4 from 3-point land. 2 points. That's that it is what it is, and he'll get back into his flow, but got to be a little bit more consistent if you're Jordan Clarkson. But he's got it. He's got it in his bag. He'll figure it out. Space Jam 2 is trash. I don't know. But thank you, David. I did not know that. I'm not actually listening to the game. I'm just kind of, I'm just hearing it. But solid stuff from a lot of the guys on the Jazz so far. Donovan, of course, with 15, looking for another 30-point game if he can land it. But just, 30 points a game for Donovan since the All-Star break, 9 games. He's been really good. 34-11, the Jazz, top in the West, top in the league. They're looking like they might have a shot at grabbing that first seed, just keeping it in their hands. But we will see. You never know. It's too early to call it. Too early. Let's see here. All right. Most triple doubles in Wizards franchise history. 16, Russell Westbrook. 15, Darrell Walker. Wow. Walker played 283 games for the Wizards, and Russ has only played 38. That is pretty insane. And I still don't think that he's a top 10 point guard. Do you think that Russell Westbrook is a top 10 point guard in this league? I don't think so, personally. I don't think he is. Oh, it's an HTH raid. Hot Take Hockey. Is that right? What is going on, Hot Take Hockey? Thank you for stopping in, my man, and thank you for bringing everybody with me. Why is it with it that when I'm alone, I get raided? That is so funny. Holy crap. Thank you so much for being in here, everybody. Yo, that is insane. I always love it when that happens. That's pretty funny. Awesome, everybody. I'm being raided. Yo, insane. I just got raided. Go Sixers. All right, top in the East. Thank you, Hot Take Hoppy, for stopping in. Hold on, let me go to your stream. See what's popping. Wow, dang. What's going on? I'm going to subscribe to your channel. Yeah, I appreciate you stopping in, Hot Take Hockey. You got a huge fan base, man. That's sweet. That's awesome, man. I love it. HTH. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. Thank you for subbing. Yes, I would appreciate it. We're working our way up to that 2,000 mark. We're getting closer and closer every day. Yeah, you guys are bumping us up, though. 1,614. Thank you. I appreciate it. Go Blazers. Yeah. They're really good. Well, they're good enough. Thank you for subbing, Gamer Boy. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's awesome. Usually we don't get rated. So that's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, Hot Take Hoppy. Or Hockey. God, I said that wrong. But thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for dropping everybody in, too. That's awesome. I love it when we get rated. It's so fun. So fun to get rated. Solid stuff. Go Clarkson. Yes, Ellen. For sure. Clarkson. Hopefully he can get rolling in this second half, but so far for Clarkson, just a slow start. 1 for 9 from the field, 0 for 4 from downtown. Just not starting off well for Jordan Clarkson. And we'll see what happens. But it's always tough when you see a guy who's coming off the bench and that's his role. He's obviously the sixth man of the year in the NBA. And we'll see what happens, but just it's tough to see guys like that struggle from the field just consistently. Game after game, he's just having issues getting started. It's tough. Yeah, let's try to get to 100 likes, everybody. If they do the jersey thing again next year for the playoff team, what do you think ours will look like? I don't know. What do you mean the jersey thing? I've never heard of that. I have never heard of that. Yeah, thank you for rating, though. Hot take hockey. I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate it. Jazz so nasty this year. Yeah, they absolutely are. I mean, they're just killer. Killer. Should be getting going with the third quarter here in just a little bit. 34-11 is the score. So far, the Jazz 42.9% from downtown, 80% from the free throw line. That's gonna really help them out towards the end of this game. Gobert so far 5 for 6 from the line. Just solid stuff. Considering that he's a big man, you know, that's something that I always love to see when he's got it rolling from the line. That's really good stuff. Yes, for sure. I will definitely message you. Hey, thank you for stopping in, though, Hot Take Hockey. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it, man. Jazz so nasty this year. You're right. That's why we have the bright green jerseys. That's what it is. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, I see what you're talking about. You know, I feel like they might go back. They might do like a well, I don't know. It depends on what the theme is because they always have a different theme for the year. What do I think about the Powell and Trent trade? I think that it is probably the best thing for the Raptors. You know, Powell, Norman Powell. You know, yeah, purple and white with blue mountains. That would be a sick jersey, Vinny. You're absolutely right. That would be a sick jersey. That would be awesome. But no, I think about that trade. The Raptors probably won it. Norman Powell didn't really fit very well over there. I think so. Who did they get out of that trade? Got You're watching March Madness. Let's see what those scores are right now. I need to check here. Oh wow, Arkansas is getting killed. Oh well, they just scored, but like wow. 1 seed, Baylor takes on 3 seed Arkansas. You know, that's just solid. But halftime in our game, we'll see what happens. But Donovan Mitchell, going to be important for the Jazz to close out this game. Maybe we can see a little bit more of the Jazz. Jazz and Nuggets, low-key have the best jerseys. Yeah, they have a lot of combinations. You know, lots of good stuff for both of those teams in that regard, for sure. All right. First half stats, 53 points for the Jazz. Points in the paint for the Jazz, 18 for the Cavs. It was 12. Field goal percentage for the Jazz, 45. For the Cavs, 29. They're just not getting that ball movement going. Assists for the Jazz, 15. Again, 5 for the Cavs. Second chance points for the Jazz, 8. And for the Cavs, 4. Fast break points, again, 8 for the Jazz. Bench points for the Jazz, 19. Biggest lead for the Jazz is at 24. That was when it was 44-20. And they are still piling it on. Warm-ups happening right now for the second half. We'll see what happens. The Jazz, again, looking to close out this game strong. Got to keep your foot on the gas. You don't want that guard tandem of Sexton and Garland to burn you, because they will. They will definitely do that. Jazz beast mode, yes, sir. Shout out from the Philippines, the flamethrower Jordan Clarkson. Thank you for stopping in. Judy, appreciate it. Love all of our Filipinos in here. You're the boys. All right, let's check here. Oops. Clicked the wrong thing. Yeah, let's keep pushing that subscriber count up, though. Let's try to get to 1,620. Who is the Cavs leader? Well, it's kind of a tie between Garland and Sexton. They both do the same job. They basically run this double guard kind of attack, and it kills it. Full court press. Hit that like button. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, let's hit that like button, everybody. Get her up. We could probably get to 100 before the end of halftime if we really focus. But let's keep getting those subscribers too. Hate this year's earned jerseys. Yeah, I don't like them either. But we are going into the second half here. Let me switch it to third quarter. But Jazz have just done solid work in this game so far. Let's see what they can do continuing on through this game. Cavs off to a not that bad of a start defensively, but offensively just slow, and they're just not getting the best shots that they could be, you know. And that's always tough against a team like the Jazz, who's so good defensively and offensively. You got to cover both sides of the spectrum, and it's hard to do that. Here goes Conley inside, starting off the quarter fast, the half fast for the Jazz, as he's going to put that one up and in, a floater for Conley, 55-34. Now up top, it is Okoro. Going to start off the offense for the Cavs. Now he gives it down low to Garland. Now to Hartenstein. Hartenstein, tough finish. Can't get that one to fall. Not the best finisher, Hartenstein. Now Conley looking to work on Dean Wade. He's going to go up top to the logo. Now looking to go inside. And he does. Throws it high off the glass. And the rebound and the throwdown by Rudy Gobert. Just a tough play. And that's just awareness on the boards by Rudy. Exactly what you want to see out of him. He's had a fantastic game so far. 11 points. He's got 9 boards right next to that double-double mark. And now here is Sexton for the Cavs. He's going to go back. Gives it out to Okoro. 3-ball. Can't get it to fall. And Hartenstein's going to clear it. Gives it down low for Okoro. And he's going to get the and one. He'll go to the line for one more. Solid play by Okoro, though. You know, going inside and finishing on any of the Jazz defenders is always a tough task. So, good stuff from Okoro there. Gobert roaming the paint too, so that's tough. But Gobert, the putback slam, exactly what you want to see. And Okoro misses that free throw, the and one off of the heel. And now here comes Conley off the miss. Conley crosses the timeline, gets a screen from Bogdanovich, gives it over to Gobert. Gobert working with it up top. Hands it off for Bogey. Bogey gets a screen. Kicks it out for O'Neal. O'Neal gives it out to Conley. Conley looking to go inside. Steps back. 3-ball. Oh, yeah. From downtown. Conley has been hot to start the quarter. He's already got 5 in this one. 7 points total for Conley, though. 60-36. The first-time All-Star. Gets his first 3 of the game to go down. And now there's a shot by the Cavs. That one's by Sexton. That one's going to fall. A fadeaway jumper from the elbow. And here comes Conley. Conley gives it over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich working with it up top on Hartenstein. Now it's over to Conley. Conley gets some space. Going to pop a floater. Gives it up for Gobert. He can't corral it. And Wade should have been called for a foul there, but he wasn't. And here comes Garland. Garland dishes it out for Sexton. Wide open 3. He's short. Going to be rebounded by Conley. Conley clears it over to Donovan Mitchell. Donovan working with it. Kicks it over to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Deep 3. That's a 30-footer, and he got it to go from downtown. Wow. He has just been nailing shots from everywhere. That was huge. Just deep balls all the time for Donovan. Fantastic stuff. And our score now is 38-63 as Hartenstein's going to have it on the top of the key for the Cavs. Going to throw it away, though. Jazz basketball. Threw the pass a little bit too shallow for Colin Sexton. Couldn't get it. Couldn't grab it, I guess. Bogdanovich. Yes, that's his name. He's solid. What is up, Christian? Appreciate you stopping in, man. No, you can't always make it, but always appreciate it when you are in here. Gobert. he didn't take the hand from Hartenstein, and he's going to go to the line now for 2. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Gobert just didn't want to take a hand from Hartenstein. He wanted his teammates there, and Hartenstein called for the foul, but no shots on that one as Gobert's going to throw it over to O'Neal, now over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich looking to go inside, and does, but he's going to no call. Oh, that was a terrible no call. Sexton's going to go inside, and he's going to get fouled. Oh, that's a bad call. You know what? Whatever, though. They're already up by quite a bit. 25 is the lead for the Jazz. 8:44 left to play in the third, and Sexton's going to go to the line for 2. He wanted all of it. He was going up for everything, and that was not a foul by Donovan Mitchell, but it was called. So whatever. I mean, maybe you could call that a foul. I don't think it's overturnable, but holy moly. What is going on, Stranger Gaming? And yes, of course, Christian, we always appreciate you. Jordan Clarkson and the Jazz bench ammo. The Aztecs clan is cheering for you. The Mexican pride, Clarkson. Yes, Clarkson. He is the man. He is the man. He's bringing us everybody onto this channel. Everybody loves Jordan Clarkson, and I love him too. He's a beast. Former team, too. Clarkson used to play for the Cavs for actually quite a bit of his career, I think for a couple of years. Played for the Cleveland Cavaliers, just didn't work out the way it should have. 1,618 subscribers. Let's try to get 2 more. Can I get 2 more people to smash it up? 2 more people. We can get to 1.62K. Can we get 2 people to smash it up real quick? Won't take you long. I love watching the Jazz play by this. Yes, it's so good. See ya, Gamer Boy. We appreciate you stopping in, and thanks for participating in that raid. That's always nice. Appreciate you stopping in. We'll see you later. All right. All right, let's see what happens next. 38-63. Jazz in control of this one. 18 for Donovan. Donovan has had a really solid game. He's also got 2 assists, 1 rebound. Talk about Rudy Gobert covering all the bases. 11 points, 9 rebounds for him. He's right in that double-double territory. And there's going to be an official review on whether that was a foul on Donovan Mitchell or not on the Sexton shot down low. It looks like it wasn't a foul. You know, he looked like he got mostly ball right there, but we'll see. The wife is watching True Blood while I'm watching True Blood and watching you. Now that is what I call good multitasking, right? That's exactly what needs to happen, Christian. That's what I'm talking about. Nice, more subscribers. Yes. Go Sixers. Go 76 years. Yeah. All right. Let's see. 1,618. We need 2 more people. Can I get 2 more? Can I just get 1 more person to smash it up? That's all it'll take. All it'll take. 1 more person to smash up that subscribe button, and we'll be right over that 1.62 mark. Help me out. Looks like they're talking for a while about this one, which always means something good is going to happen. But we'll see what they call. We'll know if it's Sexton who's going to be going to the line here if he ends up. You know, I really feel like this shouldn't be a foul, but it's not up to me, unfortunately. All right. It looks like he gets a piece of him on the follow-through by Sexton right there. And I feel like that's where they're going to call the foul. I'm not really sure which one it is. Hit that subscribe button and ring that bell, people. You are right, Christian. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Went to the Cavs game last week and snagged a Sexton jersey. Let's go. Yeah, Sexton is a beast, man. Out of Alabama. It's a beast. Kenny Maurer looking at this one. Number 41 for the refs. Successful challenge for the Jazz. So, ball was loose when the whistle was blown, so they're going to overturn this one. They're going to put the 2 bigs in the circle now. No foul charged to Donovan Mitchell, so these 2 are going to jump it. Gobert and Hartenstein. Hartenstein won the last one. He's a little bit taller than Gobert, it looks like. Kenny. Going to give it up. Coach Q winning the challenge. 2 bigs are going to go at it just like we did to start this game, and Hartenstein did the exact same thing. Nearly threw it out of bounds again. But the Cavs winning the tap. Now it is Sexton. Going to give it over to Dean Wade. Dean Wade swings it over to Garland. Garland to Hartenstein. Hartenstein looking to give it over to Garland. Back to Garland. Garland works around a screen from Hartenstein. Now out to Sexton. Sexton driving. Stop and pop J. Got it to fall. Fantastic basketball right there from the Cavs. The stop and pop J, always so effective. And now here comes Conley. Gives it up for Rudy Gobert. And that's a tough finish right there by Rudy. Extended and twisted to get that one to fall. But a 25-point lead for the Utah Jazz. and 7:51 left to play in the third. And that's going to be a swat right there, tipped by Gobert on the Sexton shot. Sexton takes it from downtown, can't get it to fall, and Gobert is going to corral that one. A foul on the floor on Hartenstein, I'm guessing. But a great lob to Rudy right there by Conley. Kind of tough to catch, but he was able to corral it. Where is my caffeine-fueled homie? You know, he is not here. He is actually studying for a science test. You know, I know the feeling. It sucks. So, hopefully he can ace that one, and then he will be back with us on Wednesday as Garland's going to spin into a quick layup on the other end. 42-65, and now here comes Conley. Gives it down low. Oh, wow, he just got a fantastic pass, and that one's going to be a goaltending on Hartenstein. Looked like a fantastic block right there, but they were going to call it. They are going to call it. Yeah, that might have been a goal. That might have been a goaltending, but that was really close. I feel like they shouldn't have called that. Now Hartenstein on offense, going to give it over to Okoro. Okoro working around the three-point line. Now he gives it back to Hartenstein. Hartenstein gives it down to Garland. Corner for Okoro, and he can't corral it. And that one's going to be stolen away by Donovan Mitchell. Donovan working with the ball up top. Gives it over to O'Neal. Now back to Donovan. Donovan working with it on Hartenstein. That's a big mismatch. Donovan breaks the coverage, goes right inside. Can't finish, but he gets his own board. And he's going to kick it out for Conley. Wide open for three, and from downtown. Got it to go. Terrific third quarter for Mike Conley. He's been able to knock down the shots that he needs to do. That he needs to knock down, And now Hartenstein going to give it over to Garland. Garland now down low for Sexton. A high-flying layup off a pretty pass, and he's going to get that one to go. The Jazz in control of this game, nearly up by 30. They've got the Cleveland really has the backdoor cuts working for him right now. That's for sure. Gobert going inside, puts it up, and he just got right past Hartenstein, put it up and in. 72-44. And here come the Cavs. Here's Garland. Garland gets a screen from Wade. Now to Hartenstein. Backdoor cut again for Wade, and he's just going to put that one up and in. Easy buckets off of the great ball movement from the Cavs. They're just getting that backdoor cut, working every time. All right. Going to school late so I don't have to take it. Certainly not ace that test. Going to school late so you don't have to take it. Yeah, it's always tough like that. Always tough. Nice tactics. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, got to make it so that you can succeed. Sometimes you have to use methods that are not the best, but, it doesn't matter. PJ Tucker now on the Milwaukee Bucks. All right. Wow, this is so insane. Blake Griffin on the Nets. Oh, wow. It's crazy the state of the NBA right now. If you would have told me back when Blake Griffin was on the Nets and Durant was on the Thunder, or not on the Nets but on the Clippers, I would have that they would all be on the same team. I would have told you you're crazy, It's insane. All right. Nice tactics. Yes, again, that is so smart by Little Man Knows Sports, otherwise known as Addison. He is my co-host. Skipping school tomorrow to not have to take a test. I don't blame him whatsoever. All right. They're doing a putting competition in the arena right now. A long time out. Cavs had to... Actually, no, I think it was the Jazz who called it. They had to talk it over. But good stuff. All right, here we go. Everybody hopping back out onto the floor. Bojan Bogdanovic so far with 3 points. He's only 1 for 5 shooting, though, so that's okay. Jazz up 26 on the Cavs. NBA plus minus leaders. There are 6 Jazz players in the top 20. That is the most in the NBA. Mike Conley and Rudy Gobert leading it. And they are just fantastic. Mike Conley, of course, the main distributor for the Jazz, and Rudy Gobert, the stalwart on the interior. They do a fantastic job. They lock it up. Out of the peeps in Brazil. Yes, lots of them. When Donovan Mitchell injured his knee, I thought it was over for the Jazz, and it was the same year they parted ways with Lance Stevenson. Jazz have to come over here. Yeah, they have. They've done a fantastic job this season. All right, here we go. Sexton gives it down low for Hartenstein. That one's going to go off the back of the backboard and out. The bad pass. And now Donovan driving tough shot, and that one's going to be swatted away by Hartenstein. And they didn't cut. Looks like they called a foul on the floor. I'm not sure exactly what they called. Conley had a bit of a rough start with, when he went to Utah. Had a tough start adjusting to what his role was going to be in Utah. Hamstring injuries, he's been plagued, but he's had a really nice year. First-time All-Star with the Jazz, and it's just been fantastic for him. So good stuff for Conley. And 73-46 as Donovan Mitchell is going to knock down that first free throw right there. All right, Donovan Mitchell at the line, second one. That one is up and short. It'll be rebounded by, going to be rebounded by Thomas. Now Thomas up top. 19 for Mitchell, 15 for Rudy, 12 for Conley. Good stuff so far, and that one's going to be tapped out by Utah. Will stay with the Cavs. Again, 46-73 is the score. 6 wins on the road for the Cavs and the Jazz. They are very, very good at home. Number 1 in the NBA for home record, the Utah Jazz. Darius Garland works around a screen, gets it to go off the roll. Pretty shot right there for Garland. And that one's going to go out of bounds on the Jazz. It'll go back to the Cavs. A 25-point game. The Jazz up by 25. Now here is Sexton. Sexton working his way across the timeline. Sexton gives it over to Wade. Wade gives it over to Garland. Hartenstein looking to swing it over to Sexton. Sexton now driving. Puts it up with a floater, and that one goes. That's a tough shot, but they make it look easy. 50-73. All right, now here we go. Ingles gives it down low for Favors. Favors stepping back jumper. Can't get that one to fall off the heel. Going to be rebounded by Thomas. Thomas gives it out to Sexton. Sexton working his way back. He's going to give it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein working with it up top. And he's going to be fouled offensively. And Donovan Mitchell took a tough fall right there, but he looks like he's fine. Offensive foul on Hartenstein. Sexton likes to penetrate to the basket and put it up and in. So solid stuff from him. What happened to Clarkson? I don't know. I think he's just kind of frustrated with himself, so he needs some time. But he is actually checking into the game right now. All right, everybody, make sure we are smashing up that subscribe button. I promise you will not regret it. Up top, Donovan Mitchell gives it over for Favors. Favors hands it off to Ingles, goes inside, kicks it back to Donovan. Donovan Mitchell up top, guarded by Prince. Gets a screen. Now he spins, and he's going to take a baseline jumper fader. Can't get that one to fall, and that one's going to go off of the Cavs out of bounds. It'll stay with the Jazz. 3:42 left to play. 5 boards for D. Faves. Got to get Jordan Clarkson a 3. Got to get him moving. Got to get some solid stuff. Now here we go, and that one's going to be a turnover on the Jazz. Bad pass by Ingles, and now here come the Cavs, and Garland's just going to go inside and pop a floater. Had too much space down in the paint. Nobody decided to close out on him. I don't blame him, though. There's been some missed shots down there, some gimmies. Now here goes Donovan. Gives it over for Favors. Favors going to put it up and in. 75-52. Solid stuff for Derek Favors. And now here we go. Garland working with it up top. He is at the logo. Gives it over to Thomas. Thomas to Hartenstein. Hartenstein goes down low. Tough finish. Can't get it to fall in. Wow, Hartenstein just does not know how to finish when he is driving. 3 points so far for Hartenstein. He's 1 for 5. And he just kind of tosses it off the rim a lot of the time. So Favors, solid stuff. 52-75. A 23-point game. Jazz in the lead. Let's get one more like. We just need one more like for 100. So let's get that done. First one is short for Hartenstein. Let's see if we can get some of these new guys for the Jazz in here soon. We need one more subscriber too to get to. We need one more subscriber to get to 1,620. Can we get one more person to hit that subscribe button? I would really appreciate it. All right, here we go. Conley with the ball. Looking to put the ceiling touches on this Jazz lead. Gives it over to Clarkson. Deep three. Yes, sir. Clarkson coming alive late in the game. He's 2 for 9 now. 2 for 10, actually. A 20% game. And that is 72 consecutive games that he has made a three-pointer. Solid stuff from Jordan Clarkson. And now here comes Georges Niang. Going to hand it off for Conley. Conley works around a screen. Going to step back for 3. Oh, yeah, from downtown. A nice work around the screen for Conley, and he's going to put that one up and in. 81-52. It's a 29-point game. The Jazz nearly up by 30. Now here comes Stevenson out of Penn State. 1 year in the league. Gives it over to Thompson. No, Thomas, not Thompson. Now Stevenson goes inside. Stop and pop Jay. Can't get that one to fall. And Gobert corrals the rebound. Kicks it over to... He's actually got 13 boards so far. 13 and 15. And Gobert gets the lob. Can't finish, but that's going to be a foul on Hartenstein. And it looks like Gobert is going to go to the line for 2. Again, the Jazz up by 29. Just solid offense from them all around. Got to go to bed soon. Yes, I definitely do. Where is JC? Is he traded? No. JC just made a 3. He did. 1 for 5 from downtown for JC. Follow Utah Jazz since 1993. Never seen them playing like this season with such determination. I'm enjoying watching them play every game. Yes, they absolutely are. Clarkson needs to get his shooting percentage up. No kidding, Christian. Like he has just been starting slow recently, you know. It's tough. What's the NBA record for games with at least 1 3? Oh, it's got to be ridiculously high. Imagine what Curry has. Well, no, actually, no, that wouldn't make sense because he's out sometimes with injuries. So, I don't know. Hey, on the bright side, we did just hit that 1,620 mark. Can we push for 1,630? We need 7 people. Can we get 7 people? As that's going to be 1 for 2 from the line there for Rudy after that tough foul that Hartenstein gave him. Now that's an air ball for 3 by Prince. He wanted the foul, didn't get it. Coach Q having a nice night tonight. And now in the corner for Niang. Oh, you betcha, from downtown. 15 threes for the Utah Jazz and 85-52. And they are now up by 33, a 12-0 run and 158. And guess what? The Jazz are 26-0 with a 10-0 run in a game. Solid stuff. And now here comes Rudy Gobert. Gives it over to Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson working with it up top. Gives it over to back to Clarkson. Clarkson going inside. And he's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. And that's exactly what Clarkson needs to do. Work inside. The three-pointer is going to come to you, you know. Work inside, and you're going to get the shots that you need to do. You're going to get the shots that you need. Cavs can compete if Nance Jr., Love, and Allen will be healthy and available. I agree. I think that they have a decent guard core. They have a really good guard core as Clarkson's going to knock down the first of 2 right there. But they have a really nice core of guards, and if they can just keep the guys healthy around them and not lose the ones like like Drummond, then they're going to be a solid team in the future. They have a lot of young talent for sure. Taurean Prince, another guy who could play a big role if this team ends up developing well. And he's going to make both of those. 7 points for Clarkson now after that trip to the line. Made 2 for 2. 52-87. It's a 35-point game. Wade up top for the Cavs. That's Dean Wade, not Dwayne Wade. Prince on the wing off of a pass from Wade, and he's going to size up on Georges Niang. Now he's going inside. Very mobile for a power forward. Puts it up. Can't get it to go, and Gobert's going to corral the rebound. Gives it over to Clarkson. Clarkson with the ball up top. Gets a screen from Gobert, and he just can't finish that on the three. But he really wants it all right now, taking a lot of shots, Jordan Clarkson. And I don't mind it. Needs to get loose. Georges Niang working on guarding Sexton. He's up top working his way towards the hash. 18 seconds left to go. It's an 11-point difference between the shot and game clock. Now he's going to kick it out for Stevens. He takes a deep three. That one's short. Rims out. And now here come the Jazz. They could do something with this time. Here we go. Up top, it's Clarkson working on the wing. Steps back, and he's going to be fouled, and he'll have 3 shots at the line. What a play by Conley. Drew the foul on Thomas, and that is just fantastic. 2 seconds to go. Yeah, don't jump into him, Thomas. Never do that. He's smart. Whole bench out on Google. Yep. Name is not on the list. Clarkson is playing. J.R. Smith hit his crib last night. Yeah, you're right, kids. You're right. JC is playing. Yes, you're right, Axel. He is. Clarkson is playing. Mike Conley at the line. First one up and good. 88-52, or actually no, 89-52, and the third one of 3 coming right now. It would be a 38-point game if he makes it, and he got it to go. 2 seconds for the Cavs. Let's see what they do with it. Taurean Prince inbounds it to Thomas. Gonna have to take a deep one. Steps into it. Downtown. Oh, and he banks it home. 55-90, and it's a 35-point game. What a shot by Thomas. Wow. First hoop of the night, and it comes as a buzzer beater. Wow. 90-55. Jazz are cooking. And they are holding the Cavs back, doing a fantastic job of it at that. Just good defense, good offense. They have it all working for them. Just fantastic stuff for the Jazz. All right. As a Cavs fan, and Beck, if you... All right. Why does Utah Faves so went over Jordan Clarkson? Faves is in because he is able to. Well, no, Clarkson is in right now. JC, go. Yes, Augustin. He's starting to cook. He's starting to cook for sure. Remember Hill on the Jazz? Yes, I do too. And what was it, like 2017? I remember those. I think we played the Clippers that year and we beat them. 1,624. Let's keep pushing. Can we get 6 more people to hit that subscribe button? I would really appreciate it. Doesn't count. He didn't call the bank. Yeah, didn't call the bank. Doesn't count. -3. Oh, maybe they waved it off. Hold on a minute. I think they waved it off. Wow. Points in the paint. The Jazz have 30, Cavs 26. So a 38-point game. The Jazz way ahead. End of the third, heading into the fourth. Final stretch of this game, Jazz looking to have a massive win over the Cavs. They've held them back. Yep. I just heard the review. They called the shot as not a successful basket. Tough break for the Cavs. Tough break. Yeah, Cavs lost a piece when they traded JC over Exum, but honestly, it's a better fit for JC. He's performed a lot better in our environment than he did with the Cavs, so it's good stuff with him. Oh, shoot. Thank you, Viper, for calling that out. I did not see that, so thank you. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you for reminding me to up my audio. I completely forgot about that. Okay, yeah, there we go. That you should be able to hear me now. Okay, here we go. Wade up top, starting the fourth quarter off for the Cavs. Gonna give it up top to Sexton. Sexton over to Thomas. Thomas looking to go inside. We got 11:40 left to play in the fourth. Thomas steps back and he hits that one, coming off of a crazy shot at the end that went in, but they did not count it. So 54-90. What the heck? Yeah. And now here goes Clarkson. Steps into one from the top of the key. Can't get it to fall, though. 54-90 is the score. And here we go. Thomas works around the screen. Takes a deep three. That one's off the heel. No good. Now out to Stevenson. Stevenson working with it. Gives it over to Dean Wade. Actually, yeah, now Stevenson. Now Sexton. Sexton gives it out to corner for Dotson. Dotson can't get it to go. Damian Dotson played on the Knicks last year. Now here goes Clarkson. Goes inside. Tough shot. Got it to fall. No foul, but that should have been one. And they got away with one right there. 92-54 is Clarkson. Tough finish. Just gritty, man. And now here goes Sexton looking to go inside. He's going to swing it over to Dean Wade on the top of the key. And now Clarkson's going to go inside. Or not Clarkson. Sexton goes inside and gets the pretty finish. Sexton was 17 on the night. Solid game from him. And now here we go out to Niang. Niang going to give a screen for Oni, getting his first minutes of the night. And now outside the three-point line for Clarkson. Works around to the elbow. He's going to pop a shot. Can't get it to go, but Gobert is there. Puts it up. Can't get it to fall, but he's going to be fouled by Dean Wade. And Wade, that is probably his fourth foul there, so he's got to start watching or else he's going to be out. What the heck? Is my audio weird? No, we're good. All right, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for seeing the audio. I really appreciate that. All right, now for Gobert at the line. First one, up and good. 93-56. Could put the Jazz up by 38 on my count. Yeah. Second one at the line for Gobert, coming here in just a sec. He could get a 20-20, but we'll see. We don't know how many minutes he has left in this game. 94-56, though, is he's going to get that one to fall. 38-point game. Jazz really in control of this one. Sexton works around a screen, but he's going to be fouled by Trent Forrest, getting some early minutes. And there we go. Ilyasova checking in, and that's going to be the last minute for Gobert as he checks out. Early minutes for the Jazz reserves here. Let's see what they can do. I always love to see the new guys get some minutes here. Let's see what we can do. And this also could mean that that they could come back. You know, these Jazz reserves are going to be playing against some pretty good players for the Cavs. So let's see what they do. Dean Wade working on Ilyasova. And now outside for Dotson, and he puts that one in from downtown. That's a tough shot for Dotson, but he's always been very good at knocking those down. Clarkson swings it over for Oni. Oni gives it back over to Ilyasova up at the top of the key. Ilyasova, nice dish to Forrest in the corner. It's Oni. Oh, and he gets the shooter's bounce, the three ball. Good. 59-97. And now here comes Sexton working on Forrest. Beats him, goes inside on Ilyasova, and he gets the finish somehow. And they're going to call a foul on that one too. Count the bucket and one. And he's going to go to the line. Matt Thomas checking in for the Jazz. Second minutes as a Jazz guy. He's getting his second game time here. And a nice shot by Oni in the corner. 61. 61-97, and now Sexton at the line. Could cut it to a 35-point game. And puts it up, and that one is in. A high arcing shot from the line, but gets it to go. Forrest, first year out of Florida State, was undrafted. Gives it over to Matt Thomas. Matt Thomas working with it outside, and now he's going to be called for a travel. He's been called for a couple of those in the last couple games. Kind of shuffles his feet when he stops with a jump stop. Second appearance for the Jazz for Matt Thomas. They should let the bench players play. Yeah, they are. They are, for sure. There are a lot of Filipinos here because we have Jordan Clarkson, who is greatly appreciated by all the Filipinos. So we love our Filipinos in here. 35 is the difference right now. And now here we go. Hartenstein goes inside. Finally gets one to go on the interior. 64. It's a 34-point game. No, 33-point game. Now here's Oni up top. Gives it over to Niang. Niang over to Matt Thomas. Matt Thomas looking to drive on Stevenson. Kicks it over to Niang. Niang spinning. Kicks it back over to Matt Thomas. Matt Thomas. Stop and pop. Jay got it to go. Nice shot by Matt Thomas. Out of Iowa State, former teammate of the minivan, Georges Niang gets it to go from the elbow. And now a shot by Damian Dotson on the other end. Doesn't go. Niang clears it. Gives it over to Oni. And Oni now to Trent Forrest. Forrest dumps it off for Ilyasova. Going to step back for three. Oh, and that one just... Oh, so close, man. I just want him to score his first points. Get both of these guys their first points. Ursan getting really close. 37. His career percentage from downtown is here as Sexton gives it down to Hartenstein. Hartenstein looking to go inside. Kicks it over to Dotson. Dotson finds a lane, goes up with it, and puts it in. Tough shot by Dotson, but nice finish. All right, here come the Jazz. Matt Thomas on the left wing gets it back up top, and now Oni pops a three. Oh, just rims out right there, and now Hartenstein's going to clear it. Gives it over to Sexton, crossing the timeline, goes down low, steps back out for a shot from the top of the key. Can't get that one to fall. 7:08 left to play, 66-99. All those double-digit numbers. And now here we go. Up top, it is Matt Thomas way outside, and he's going to step into a pass to Niang, the minivan from downtown. Can't knock it down. 6:51 left to play, and it's going to be Sexton who clears this one away. Here we go. On their way to 35 wins, the Jazz. Now, here is Stevenson out of Penn State from downtown. It's a 30-point game now as he knocked that one down from the left wing. Matt Thomas getting his first points as a Jazz man. Gotta love it. Getting started with a nice shot, actually. That was his first shot of the game, too. 1 for 1. Ursan had one foul, but nothing to show on the point side. Mieoni, 1 3-ball from downtown. You got Georges Niang, 9 points so far in this game. 3 for 5 from downtown. Trent Forrest, the rookie out of Florida State, 1 assist so far. No points. He's been really the brightest star of this rookie class for the Jazz. Not too much to be happy about, but solid stuff. Filipinos always support our Kabayan. Represent. What? Kababayan. Kai Soto, man, I really hope that they get Kai Soto in here, man. If they get Kai Soto to go to Utah, I will be so happy. Let's continue to hit that subscribe button, man. I would really appreciate it. Let's see where we're at right now. 1,624. We need 6 people. Can we get 6 people to smash up that subscribe button? I would really appreciate it. All right. Once again, let's keep smashing up that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We're having a good stream so far. All right, here we go. They're doing a kicks cam at the arena right now in Salt Lake City, Utah. That's where this one's being played. Next up for the Jazz, if we check their schedule, they are currently on a... I'll count it. They are currently on a 4-game winning streak, about to extend it to a 5. And their next game is at 7 o'clock Central Time. That's 8 Eastern and 6 Mountain Time for Memphis. And that one's going to be at Memphis. Then on Friday against Chicago at 8 Central, 7 Mountain, and 9 Eastern Time. For you guys in the Philippines, I have no idea what the heck your time zone is, but Dallas at 5 p.m. on Orlando at the same time the next day on Saturday. That one's going to be in Utah. Dallas at 5 p.m. on Sunday. No, that one's going to be on Monday, and that one's going to fall at 5 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Central, and that one's going to go at 7 p.m. Eastern. I really like Matt Thomas, man. He's got exactly what the Jazz need. You know, he can make threes. He likes to play fast, as I just heard him say in an interview. He fits the system, you know. The minivan at Iowa State was his former teammate. We are one away from 1,630 subscribers. Can I get one more person to smash it up? Now Thomas with the ball up top. Swings over to the wing. He's going to take a three. Oh, boy. And that one was nearly in. Just rimmed out. And that one's going to be rebounded by, oh, boy. I think that was Thomas. I don't know, though. Now Jarrell Brantley checks into the game for the Jazz. Now a handoff to Matt Thomas up top. He's on the wing again. Gives it down to Ilyasova. That one's going to be poked away, but it's going to stay with the Jazz. Tapped out by Darius Garland. A nice defensive play, though, by Darius. And they gotta close this gap while these bench players are in. They still have time to at least make a little bit of an indent here. So let's see. All right, now here's the inbound for Ersan Ilyasova, and he's just short on that three ball again. Got to get it up in the air a little bit if you're Ersan. And now here is Hartenstein. Gives it over to Garland. Garland, great defense by Ersan Ilyasova. Now Hartenstein's down low, guarded by Brantley. Second-year player out of... I don't remember where he went. But Brantley, again, great defense. Altered the shot by Sexton. And now here comes Oni. Kicks it over to Matt Thomas in transition. Three. Oh, and he just can't get the shooter's bounce. Just unlucky for Matt Thomas. That was a great shot. He's right there. He's right there. He's so close. And now here is Thomas going to lose it. Matt Thomas with the steal. Good stuff. He's going to give it down to Trent Forrest. He dishes it down for Ersan Ilyasova. And that is his first points as a Jazz man. Ersan, the man from out of the U.S., just knocked that one down. 32-point lead for the Jazz, and Ersan scoring his first points as a Jazz man. Up top, it is Garland going to give it over to Dotson. Back to Garland. Garland over to Hartenstein. Nope, won't pass it to Hartenstein. He will step back for three. Deep one for Garland, and he got that one to go. Showing what he can do. Love it. That was a tough shot, too. Like, that is not an easy shot to make. And now here is a pass to Matt Thomas. He's going to work around a screen from Jarrell Brantley. Brantley gives it into the corner for Trent Forrest. Back to Brantley. Up top. Will he shoot a three? Yes, he will. Rainbows it. No good. 72-101 again. 29-point game, and Hartenstein's going to take a deep three. That one rims out, and that's going to be rebounded by Mie Oni. Oni hands it off for Brantley. Brantley working his way down low. Gives it high off the glass. Can't get it to go inside. Brantley having some issues scoring. And now Dotson stops and pops on the wing. Can't get it to fall. And here we go. Let's see. Forrest working with it. Gives it over to Mie Oni. Corner three. Oh, and he banks it in. 104-72. And Mie has 6 out of Yale. Second-year player. He was actually I think he was Naismith Player of the Year. He was very, very solid in the Ivy League. And now here goes Thomas inside, and he's going to be fouled. He will go to the line for 2. 3:37 left to play. Yes, thank you for hitting the like button, everybody. Keep it up, though, and let's see what we're at for subscribers. Oh, we still need one more. We just need one more person to smash it up. Can we get one more person to hit that big red button? We just need to get to 1.63K. We're right there. One more person. And Elijah Hughes is going to check in. Matt Thomas will stay in. Jarrell Brantley. This is what's on the floor for the Jazz. You got Trent Forrest. Mie Oni, Matt Thomas, Jarrell Brantley, and Elijah Hughes in, the small forward out of Syracuse. Fantastic college career. And let's see what he can do. Forrest with the ball, goes inside, throws it to nobody, and that one's going to be out on him. They didn't give him the tip. Let's see. I think that might have been tipped right there. I don't think that Forrest threw it that bad. But you know what? It is what it is. Garland works around a screen, going to give it over to Wade up top. And now he's going to give it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein, corner for Okoro. Okoro doesn't do anything with it, gives it over to Garland. Garland works his way back out to the top of the key. Now a screen from Hartenstein. Okoro works around it. Now gives it to Hartenstein. Back out to Okoro. Wing 3. Short, no good. And that one's going to be rebounded by Hartenstein, and he put it up and in, but that's going to be an over the back on Hartenstein. 3:03 left to play. 73-104 in a 31-point game. Kevin Love on the bench just looking disgusted at what is happening right now. 18.2 points this season for Kevin. 37% from 3-point. He only has 4 games played this season because of his calf. But now here's Matt Thomas, works around a screen. Gets a screen from Brantley again, and Brantley goes inside. Can't finish the layup. Stays with it, but he's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Solid play. He will shoot a pair, but there is a timeout on the floor. Hey, we hit that 1,630 mark. Can we push for 1,635? All it'll take is 4 people. All it'll take is 4 people. That's it. All right, everybody. 203 in the building. Let's keep smashing up that like button. We're having some fun in here. JC for the win, man. Yes, JC. He's a beast. Yes, thank you for hitting the like button every time. You know we appreciate that, kids, for fun. We appreciate it a lot. Put some time board, sir. Much better. Oh, you mean time on the board? Yeah. I know it. I know it. We got to figure out a way to do that, and I think that we have an idea of how to do it, but it's just it's another tough thing. But we'll see if we can make that work. Subway sub of the game for the Jazz. 9 points for Georges Niang. 3 for 5 field goals, 3 rebounds. He's been fantastic, knocking down shots from downtown. The minivan. And also the teammate of Matt Thomas, they both went to Iowa State. Game time, it is 2:47 left, Stars. Thanks for asking. All right. Let's see if we can squeeze a couple more subscribers out. Let's see. 77% of you guys who are in here right now aren't subscribed. So let's get that number up. All right. So far, the Jazz have been fantastic this year, coasting into their 35th win of the year. They will be 35-11. The Cavs losing another one. 17-30 is their record, basically literally flipping what the Jazz have. Add a couple more losses onto it, though. But, wow. Jazz only with 11 losses on the year. They've only lost at home twice. And Darius Garland, still, though, solid play. And he said when he was coming out of Vanderbilt, he was going to be the best guard out of that class. I don't think he was, but still. Solid stuff from Darius Garland and Colin Sexton. Also a pretty good player. Plus 38 tonight for Rudy in the plus minus. That is just fantastic. And now at the line, Jarrell Brantley. First one coming up in just a sec. 2:47 left to play. Jarrell. First one, up and good. I think Jarrell played at Hofstra. That's probably not right. I don't know where he played. Second one for Jarrell is up and good as well. And 73-106 is a 36-point game. Or no, that's not right. It's a 33-point game. Garland up top. 2:39 left to play. Gives it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein gives over to Garland. Garland guarded up top by Brantley off of a switch. And now Wade gives it over back to Garland. Garland Takes a deep three, and that one's short. Gonna rim out, and now here come the Jazz. Looking to do something at the end of this game here. And now here we go. Brantley swings it over for Thomas. Deep three. Oh, and it goes down for Matt Thomas. His 5th point of the game, the sniper out of Iowa State. Man, I am excited to see what he can do with this Jazz team. That is a tough shot that he just hit. A 36-point game, and now here we go. Up top, it is Wade. Wade gives it over to Thomas. There's 2 Thomases in the game, by the way. Brantley gives it over to Trent Forrest. He's going to dump it off for, wow, what a save by Thomas. And now Brantley goes inside, gets to lane, and lays it up and in. A 39-point game. No, that's also not right. A 38-point game for the Jazz. 38-18 advantage tonight for the bench points for the Jazz. 111-73. Let's see what the Jazz can do with it at the end of this game. Forrest driving. Gonna try to lay it up and in, but he just kind of overshot that one. Missed the bunny. And now here come the Cavs. Up top, it is Garland. Garland looking to go inside. Gonna step back, and he's gonna catch Trent Forrest kind of jumping. But Hartenstein has it up top. Hartenstein working with it. Goes inside. Tough finish. Can't get it to go. And Thomas clears it for the Jazz. Goes over to Elijah Hughes in the corner. He's a fantastic shooter, and he put it down from downtown. It's Elijah Hughes, the sharpshooter out of Syracuse. Gotta love Eli, man. He has one of the smoothest strokes I have ever seen. 41-point game. The Jazz bench has been killing it so far. Now Garland up top goes in for a shot. Can't get it to fall. Thomas clears the rebound. He's gutsy, man. 4 boards for Matt Thomas, and he's only played a couple minutes. And now that's a bad pass. And it's going to be 20 seconds left to play. Up top, it is Hartenstein. Hartenstein stops it. He's going to give it down to Okoro. Okoro for the corner. It's Darius Garland. Darius Garland, maybe he'll just wait with it, but 9 seconds left to play. He goes inside, and he's just going to be called out of bounds. Call a foul. Whistle a foul on Brantley, but Matt Thomas, what a smooth stroke, man. Solid stuff. Jasper 76 man of the year. Yes, absolutely. It's a lean-in 3 by Thomas. That's a tough shot, man. Tough shot. I'm not exactly sure what they're looking at right now, but 113. What? Oh, there we go. 73-114. 7.1 left to play. What? They took away the Matt Thomas 3, it looks like. No. I don't know. No. I don't think so. And then Thomas goes inside, and he's going to get fouled. Stay up, Oni. Stay up. Got to keep those hands up. And now that's going to put them at the line, and they have a chance to cut it within 40 points, which kind of sucks. But you know what? It is what it is. All right, and here we go. This is going to be the Jazz's 20th consecutive home win. Coach Q, solid game today. As Thomas is going to knock down that first one at the line. 74-114. Gets it right to a 40-point game. Makes this second one. That's going to put him at 39. So the Jazz going to win this one by 39. Oni just dribble it out, and the Jazz taking a big win today against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Good stuff from the Jazz in this game. Jazz enjoyed this one. They really did exactly what they needed to do to win it. Fantastic stuff from basically everybody. And let's keep smashing up that subscribe button. And of course, Larry, you know I always got you. Appreciate you stopping in. So before you guys head out, smash up that subscribe button. I hope you all enjoyed what you saw today. I have to get to bed. It is late where I am, so I will see you all later. I'll look at the chat for just a sec. Can you remove this John Doe here because he was swearing to a lot of us in our language? Yes, I will do that. Thank you for telling me that, though. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. Not to you. Okay, I removed him. Or I think I did. Okay, he should be gone. Yep, always got you guys. I kicked John Go. I kicked him, Cardo. So, thank you all for stopping in. I will see you guys later. But also, yes, Jazz do not suck, Kawhi Leonard. I know that you would like to think that. Make sure you guys are smashing up that subscribe button while you guys are heading out. Appreciate everybody being in here. Good afternoon to my Filipinos. Good night to everybody in the U.S. I will see you all later. Yes, he is Cancer in this group.